Hello, welcome back to Sports Interactive. Joe Mahan here. I'm here with Bill Willhelm, Massachusetts guy. We're in Fort Myers, Florida, covering the Red Sox Spring Training. But Bill, you were saying you do some radio, TV back in Mass.
A lot of radio on WATD radio in south of Boston, a little town called Marshfield. And our signal reaches down to where you are, up through the North Shore, and then all over the Cape, of course. We do a lot of high school football, basketball, and soccer as well as hockey. Yeah.
Yep. Now, would you say you were a Red Sox fan?
Not really. I grew up in the New Jersey area. I grew up as actually, ironically enough, as a Dodger fan. I played 1 year after college, actually, in Daytona Beach. But you become acclimated to the area, and I became a Red Sox fan. I used to play in the Cape as a kid, too. So, I get a chance to be a little bit of the Cape Cod player. But yeah, I'm a Red Sox fan, I guess you could say.
How about the Patriots?
I had hard not to get excited about the Patriots. I think high school football and college football is just as exciting every bit, and for better bang for your buck. But Patriots are exciting too.
If you were saying the Red Sox seem like they got all the horses to make a run this year, 93 wins last year for a rookie manager, that's pretty good.
I wouldn't call him a rookie manager. Brady's been around the game a long time, and a lot of people think, I talked to Brady yesterday for a while, a lot of people think of him as being so laid back, or at least I did, but he's got the wheels are always turning with Brady. And I think he's going to do a great job with the team, and it won't be the manager's fault if this team doesn't do well.
Yeah. Well, Manny missed a month last year, so that could have added up to a few ball games.
Sure.
And we were covering the Twins yesterday. Twins got a good young team.
Twins are very exciting, too. I've been following them for a long time since they're the other end of town down here in Fort Myers. A kid named Michael Kadire, I think he's ready to just really blossom. He and Matthew LeCroy as a DH and a catcher and outfielder, too. They got some young kids coming up, and it's so ironic that they're going to implode that team, and now here they come back and they're doing so well.
Yeah, the Twins really got a great group of guys over there. As far as the Red Sox, Manny won the batting title last year. I mean, what a lineup! If you look at the team, they led the league in ERA with Pedro, doubles, triples, batting crowd. So they're stacked. But how about the New York Yankees?
Well, I think the Yankees could be vulnerable this year. Look at their outfield. Matsui, we've never seen him play, although I get good reports on him. Williams, of course, is a given in center field. And who's in right field? Rondell White got traded yesterday. So you and I could be playing right field by the time the season's over, and I wouldn't take my chances in that league. I think the Yankees could be vulnerable. Their pitching, of course, is their strong suit. But the Red Sox, as you say, Joe, they're going to score a lot of runs, I think.
Yeah. Now, what about Ichiro Suzuki? I think he's one of the best players in the game. I like that kind of baseball, speed baseball. What do you think about that?
I'm from National League City. We always loved that kind of thing. Yeah, he was terrific. I think he exceeded everybody's expectations. So, and he had a grand slam yesterday down here in my Grapefruit League.
Yep. What do you think about stolen bases? Years ago, not too many. You'd look in the top 10, and there would be, base stealers used to be stars. Where now, Derek Jeter was third in the league last year in base stealers. Why aren't what do you think about as far as base stealing? Do they want? Someone was telling me they basically don't want guys stealing because another guy's going to come up and hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Again, I think a lot of Major League Baseball has gone the way of Darren Johnson. They all hit long balls, and a lot of the games are lost art. Like you mentioned, the hit and run and bunting a man over and stuff. A lot of guys are here. They're not going to make big money by butting the ball, but they'll make money if they slug the ball. So it's kind of like basketball. Basketball's become so bad. I don't know, but again, I'm from National League City. I'm a purist. So.
Yeah. So any of the teams in the National League you see having a good year?
National League, boy, I was always a Dodger fan, but again, they pay so much money for the players anymore. Kevin Brown, I don't know if he's going to play this year, right? You got to like the Braves' chances. The Mets keep loading up the payroll with some good players, but still got to do it between the lines. Here it is in April, almost April. It's anybody's game still.
Yeah. So the National League. So you're a Dodger fan. Are you a Dodger fan as far as way back, or as far as the history, or Los Angeles Dodgers?
I always wanted to beat Pee Wee Reese. Yeah. I love Pee Wee Reese, and I love that year with the Dodgers breaking the color line. Again, Campanello, Hodges, Ferrello, all that crew. I lived and died with those guys. Then when they moved to Los Angeles, broke my heart.
Yeah, but that's the thing about the Dodgers. Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, but also Branch Rickey. You know what he was famous for? He invented the farm system.
That's right. That's very good. Most people don't know that, and absolutely a great thing too. And again, there's a lot of little nuggets like that about baseball that I enjoy that part of the game.
Yeah, a player before my time, but luckily for classic sports and documentaries, Sandy Koufax. You think he's one of the best left-handers of all time? I do.
Absolutely. If I was building a baseball team, he'd be my pitcher, no question about it.
Me too.
He was terrific. Yeah. I mean, that run he and Drysdale had was just phenomenal. It'll be a while before somebody tops that.
We had a chance to interview Bert Blyleven yesterday. 287 victories. Why isn't this guy in the Hall of Fame?
Best curveball, people say, in the history of baseball. Good question. I don't know. I don't vote on the thing, but again, he certainly. Hey, they let guys in who probably weren't as good a choice as he is.
Oh, I agree. And the thing is, he's going to get into the Hall of Fame because it seems like, we know the days of the 300-win pitcher are over because they go 6 innings. So you're going to have Roger Clemens, maybe Maddox and Glavine, and that's going to level out after then. So you think it won't be a 300-win plateau. You think it might, in the years, be 250 wins?
I think so. I think you're right. And everything is diluted. Pete Rose told me one time, I said, Pete, you're going to get so many hits in baseball. He says, Bill, it's not that big a deal. I'm betting his AA pitching 3 days a week.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
It's all diluted, right?
That's amazing. And also, Bert Blyleven was on 2 championship teams, the 79 Pirates and the 87 Twins. How about the 70?
Joe, you related to Blyleven?
No. Well, I do talk a lot about him on my show because it just surprises me that 287 victories. I think the guy should be in the Hall. I mean, no, I just thought, like you said, he had a great curveball. Those are the kind of pitchers I like. Good curveball, mixing it up. I really like Bert Blyleven. Great guy. But how about Pedro? How do you think he's going to do this year?
Best pitcher in baseball, boy. He's awesome. All the players you talk about, you talk to down here, they're all certainly glad to be on his. Giambi, for example, so much better being on his team than against him. I think of Pedro. I think him coming out of the dugout, out of the bullpen rather than Cleveland that year, having started so many games in the playoffs, and then coming out of the bullpen and doing a great job. And that's above and beyond the Call of Duty. Yeah.
Good. Bill, well, really appreciate you coming on the show.
My pleasure, Joe. I enjoyed it very much. WATD 95.9 FM in Marshville. If you want to join us, I'd love to reciprocate.
Okay, we'll try and put together a show when we get back to New England.
You got a deal. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.